Hello and welcome to the next installment of the Hue video series. My name is Kevin, and in this video we'll take a look at the new HBase Browser app added in Hue 2.5. HBase is a distributed database modeled after Google's Bigtable that supports millions of columns and billions of rows atop clusters of commodity hardware. Some of the app's key features include a smart layout for key value data, easy data retrieval through a smart filtering search bar, a simple querying language, automatic mime type detection, inline cell editing, and many more alongside standard database operations. This is the view you automatically land on when you first enter the app. The HBase app automatically redirects you to the first of the list of HBase clusters you've configured in Hue.ini. Remember that in order to run the app, you must have the thrift service started, which is easily configurable through Cloudera Manager. In the right-hand corner, we can switch to different clusters by navigating the drop-down. In this area, you can find the view and list of the tables inside this database. Like in other applications, you can select one or more and apply a number of actions specified by the controls above. In the bar, you can search, enable/disable tables, or drop an already disabled table. You can also create tables on the right and specify its column families. Once you've done so, you can navigate into the table and start populating data. Here, we've entered into an already populated table called Analytics, which we've covered in a different tutorial linked in this post. This table holds tens of thousands of columns. Notice, the UI is still performant as we lazy load and truncate cells when unneeded. To explore, simply scroll horizontally through a row and click a cell to edit its contents like so. You can select the number of rows, delete or insert more, sort them, as well as perform bulk operations. Let's walk through some of the controls that help you explore your data. On top, you have your smart search bar. This smart search supports a number of operations. The most basic ones include finding and scanning row keys. Here I'm selecting two row keys, domain.100 and domain.200. Submitting this query gives me the two row keys I was looking for. If I want to fetch rows after these, I have to do a scan. This is as easy as writing a plus sign followed by the number of rows you want to fetch after the row you want to scan on. Here, I've written a query that fetches domain.100 and domain.200, followed by the next 5 rows. If you're ever confused about your results, you can look down below at the query bar and also click in to edit your query. This will tell you exactly what you're looking at. The Smart Search also supports column filtering. On any row, I can specify the specific columns or families I want to retrieve. I can select a bare family like so, or mix columns from different families. Doing this will restrict my results from one row key to the columns I specified. If you want to restrict column families only, the same effect can be achieved with the filters on the right. Just click to toggle a filter. The Smart Search also supports prefix filtering on rows. To select a prefixed row, simply type the row key followed by a star. The prefix should be highlighted like any other search bar keyword. A prefix scan is performed exactly like a regular scan, but with a prefixed row. This means that HBase will only return rows that start with a prefix that you're searching on. Finally, as a new feature, you can also take full advantage of the HBase filtering language by typing your filter string in between curly braces. Soon, you will also be able to choose filters through an autocomplete menu. You can apply filters to rows or scans. Remember that if you ever need help with the search bar, you can use the help menu that pops up while typing, which will suggest next steps to complete your query. Once you are satisfied with the data you've retrieved, we have a number of other features to help you zero in on what you're looking for. Each row comes with a number of controls. We can sort by column family or a number of other fields. Select different cells we find interesting and collapse them into a cleaner view. Or do the exact opposite by selecting all of them and then excluding those we don't care about. These can also be performed in batch across many rows. Let's now talk about mutating data. Here, we are in a different table with a number of different types of data inside. We've got images, we've got JSON, XML, and even PDFs. All basic cell operations are supported. You can drop individual or multiple columns, or insert columns if you haven't already during the row definition. On the bottom corner of each cell is a timestamp. Cell history is also browsable, and tracks back to as many instances as you've set in your HBase configuration. Notice that cell history isn't visible in line. Instead, you'll have to click on the cell and click Full Editor to view the history. Hue HBase Browser is the first web UI for HBase. We hope you like it, and stay tuned for updates.